So recently, somebody bought me a car, and I manifested having this new car and not having to pay for it. And it was just crazy how it happened. And it did not happen through the person that I thought it was going to happen through. I didn't think that this person would even ever dream of buying me a car. I thought my dad was going to buy me a car. I really thought he'd do that, but he didn't. He bought me a washing machine. So like a few people were like buying things to help me out whenever I had the baby in my life. My dad bought me a washing machine and a couple of other bits and bobs for the house and things like that. I thought he was going to buy me a car. There was even talk of that, but it didn't happen. And I was like, oh, how am I going to get a car? What am I going to do? I really want a car because I've got a baby. It's going to be a nightmare getting a bus or taxis or lifts or whatever. So I wanted a car. And I decided that I wanted a car by 6 weeks after the C-section. So there was a bit of a time pressure for me because I really didn't want the stress of having to ask people for help with getting around and things with the baby and putting a car seat in different cars and all that. I didn't want that. So for me, there was a bit of a time restriction on when I wanted this car. I just decided that I was going to get a car, basically. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I decided I'm going to get a car. I'm either going to manifest the money myself to buy it myself, or someone's going to buy it for me. But either way, I'm getting a car 6 weeks after this operation, and I'm going to drive again. And I suppose it had started before then because I had been having driving lessons. So I'd been, driving around, imagining that car was my car. So that was one of the first things. I'd imagined in my driving lessons that I was driving my car, really feeling into what kind of car I liked, what I didn't like, and all of that. And I drove a couple of cars and, knew what I didn't want, basically. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my mum's specific person, who she manifested, actually, that's a whole nother story, bought me a car. And that was so out of the blue. I haven't known this person that long, right? I've not known him that long. It was just a really, really nice gesture. I never expected it. But I remember them saying, okay, he's going to buy me a car. And I guess I had just believed I'm going to get a car. I'm going to get a car in the next few weeks. I'm going to get one. I decided. That was a reality. I had decided to choose to believe that reality. Somehow, some way, I will get a car in the next few weeks. And then, it showed up that way. Either that or I was going to buy it myself, basically. And so yeah, it was really crazy. And at the time when we were looking for cars, it was like, no, don't want that one, don't want that one, don't want that one, that one's not quite right, don't really like that one. Like, there was so many no's, and I thought, oh my god, this is getting frustrating. And then one day I woke up and I said, I'm getting a car today. Today I'm going to find a car. And I looked online, saw 3, went to go and see them in person with this person who bought me the car, and didn't like them. Didn't like any of them. They were all rubbish. And then this one person said, oh, why don't you just go over there to that garage over there because they might have some. Looked at them all. They were all way too expensive apart from one. This little Volkswagen was the perfect little car, just sitting there, the only one that was ticked all of the boxes after a day of disappointment looking for cars. And I drove it around, and it was a little bit more expensive than we'd wanted it to be. But then this person was like, well, you might as well get it because, you're going to drive it every day, basically. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. That is amazing. So cool that manifested like that. And I'm still so grateful because I use the car every day. I love driving it. I was very nervous when I started driving, so nervous. I still feel like sometimes I could do with some more driving lessons, but the thing is, I love the freedom. I love being able to get around. I love taking Noah around. I love looking at him in the little mirror in the car. It's literally changed my life so much. And I haven't driven since, I was 17 when I started driving, and now I'm 35. And it took that long for me to get a car because I never needed one. I never needed a car, but now I do need a car. So because I had a baby. But yeah, And I'm always really grateful, you know, that this manifestation happened. Gratitude was another thing that I should have said. I just was really grateful. I'm so grateful for my car. I'm so grateful for the car that I'm getting. I'm so grateful that I'm going to have a car. Oh my God, I'm so excited to have a car. It wasn't like, oh no, what if I don't get a car? It was like, I'm so excited, I'm going to get a car. You know, I had that kind of energy. Don't know how I'm going to get a car, but I'm going to get a car. I just decided that's what I was going to do. So that's how I manifested someone buying me a car. Maybe you could apply some of the same things. Just decide, I'm going to get a car. Don't know how, but I'm going to get a car really soon. End of story. And then let me know what happens. So I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like some coaching, I've got 30% on my coaching this week until the 5th of May, 2024. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.